Hi, this is Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So the first segment I did, which you can catch that video prior to this one, I showed you how to cut the bone out of two chicken breasts. Okay, so this is all building up to one pot, which is going to be chicken dumplings. So this segment I'm going to show you how to actually make the stew. It's called chicken soup, it's called chicken stew, whatever you would like to call it. Okay, but the real name for the purpose of the video is going to be chicken dumplings, which is just nothing but a chicken soup with dumplings in it, or a chicken stew with dumplings in it. Okay, all right, so I have on the stove already, I cut up 2 large carrots. Okay, just dice it up whatever way you start the dicing. Complete the dicing process the same way so they all look the same. Okay, all right, so what I'm going to add to the pot now is some chicken broth. Okay, this is chicken broth, this is chicken base. You can buy it already as a liquid, or this is a powdered form, or you can buy it in cubes, however way you want to do it. Chicken base and chicken broth is the same. Okay, so we're going to add about 3 heaping tablespoons of this. 1 second. Okay, so I'm sorry, I had to do something a second. Okay, so my water is boiling for the carrots, so I'm going to adjust the camera down so you can see what's going on, and we're going to move forward from here. Okay, all right, give me 1 second. I'm going to put it over to the pot. Okay, we're there, right here. Okay, so my water is boiling for the carrots. Inside the boiling water for the carrots, we're going to add our chicken stock. So I have a tablespoon, so we're going to add 3 heaping tablespoons. I mean running over. 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't worry, we're gonna taste it later to see if we need more or anything like that. Okay, all right, so now I have 2 large chopped up onions. Okay, we're gonna add that to the pot. Okay, 2 large onions cut up fine. Okay, now we're going to add our chicken. This is the chicken, the 2 chicken breasts that I showed you how to take the bone out earlier. We're going to add this to the pot. All right, let's give that a stir. Okay, we're gonna let that cook. That probably has to cook for, I would say, a good 20 minutes in order for the carrots to get soft and the chicken to get done. So we'll be back at that point. So remember, in here we have our 2 large carrots cut up, or if you want more carrots you can use more. The vegetables doesn't matter as to how much. You have 2 large onions cut up fine, and we have some chicken stock in there. Okay, so that's all we're going to put in at this point, and we're going to let that cook for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to add some more seasoning, and we have some corn. And then I'll end this segment, and then I'll show you the next segment how to make the dumplings. All right, and I'll be back. Thanks. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, and as you can see, it's the soup is boiling. Okay, so now I'm going to add some corn. I buy the whole corn. cut it off the cob, and then I freeze it. And so that's how I have fresh corn year round. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there. Also, I have to put in there a can of mixed vegetables. Okay, so we're gonna drop that in there. Okay, so we got a nice soup going on. So now I want to add some pepper. And a little adobo. So I added some black pepper. I'm sorry I didn't show you. Okay, here we go. And some adobo. Okay? And I want to add a little garlic powder. Okay, garlic powder. All right. So I'm gonna let that cook for a minute, and then I want to taste it, okay? Let's see what else we might be missing. So let's do a recap. Remember, we started off with 2 carrots cut up, and I let that start boiling, and then I added 3 heaping tablespoons of chicken, powdered chicken broth, and then we added the minced onions, 2 large minced onions, and the chicken that I showed you how to cut off the bone in another segment. You can go and check that out there. And so now we just put some seasoning in there, some garlic and some adobo, black pepper, and we're gonna bring that up and then take a taste, okay? Always you want to taste your food to see what else you need to maybe add to it, or anything like that. Okay, so I'm gonna give that a few minutes to catch up, and then I'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, now I want to add I have some cream of chicken soup. I want to use this as a thickener. So I'm gonna put, let's go with half of the can. This is a 10.5 ounce can, so I put half in. Let's mix that in. Okay, you don't want to put the whole can, because when you put, we're making chicken dumplings. So when you put the dumplings in, that's flour, so now that's gonna thicken things up more. So you don't want it too thick, okay? So half a can is plenty. Okay, that's enough. Not gonna put more than that. Alrighty. Okay, let me get a clean spoon and take a taste. Yeah, that's tasting really, really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on low, because at this point I just want to keep it hot. I don't really want it to cook, so I have the stove on low. Okay, all right, so let me end this segment, and then I'm gonna start another one with the chicken dumplings. Okay, all right, so let me give you a word or two. Okay, so I wanted to make the chicken dumpling soup today because I remembered When I was growing up, we used to have it quite often. And I think it's really something that when you eat the soup with the dumplings, it reminds you of when you was a child. So I wanted to go back to my childhood today. All right. Okay. So remember, I'm going to end this segment, and then we're going to start the segment of the chicken dumplings. So I'm going to show you how to make the dumplings, and then we're going to add it to the soup that we just made, and we're going to have a taste after that. I can't wait. Okay. All right, let me give you the word of the day. The word of the day is, it's almost time to start shopping for Christmas and Black Friday. So, why don't you make you out a list of all the gifts that you have to get and figure out how you can financially do that. Because let's face it, every Christmas time, it's always a burden to figure out how you get this extra money to buy all these gifts, okay? But if you plan it out ahead of time as you're shopping through the week, maybe you can take an extra trip to Walmart or order off of Amazon or wherever, so that you have plenty of time to stretch this cost out, right? Because this is the end of October, so that gives you November and December. That gives you 2 months, right? And if you stretch it out, it doesn't hurt as bad. Okay, because I know you want to please your loved ones and you want to have their gift under the tree, right? Okay, so give that a try. Let me know. Hey, if you have an idea of how you think the YouTube family can do their shopping so that the cost is less on them, or they have some good shopping ideas that could save someone some money, let me know. Okay, I'm thinking of some myself that I can also share with you. All right, let's share each other in that. All right, let's Christmas shop together by sharing ideas. All right, this is Grandma Ray Don't Play. Share the video. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe, okay? And I love you, YouTube family. Thank you. Bye-bye. Stay tuned for the chicken dumplings I'm gonna make next. Bye-bye.